Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today I'm using the complete card and box die set. We're going to make this a thank you card, and we're going to use the nesting ovals, the layered butterflies and the petal trellis. And because this is a reasonably flat card, we're going to use the Happy Mail stamp set. So the first thing we're going to do is start with the base card, and we're going to take the three-sided die. So this has 3 cutting edges and 1 that doesn't. I've folded my A4 card in half and I have the open ends to one side. Place the non-cutting edge over the open ends and run that through your die cutting machine. That will give you 2 separate pieces of card. Score one of them down by about 1/2 inch, add some glue along this top part and glue them together, and that will give you a card then that stands in 10-fold. Then from the next die down, the one with the stitched edge, I've cut myself a blue mat and that will sit on the front of my card. Now from my trellis die, I have taken the outer edge and I've cut one mat in parchment and another in white, and then I've used the patterned part in the white card just to create the pattern for me for my card, and those two will be layered together. Now I've also cut another piece of the trellis and I'm going to use that as a stencil on my envelope. Now from the oval die set, I'm not using the largest one. I'm going to place the scalloped one onto my card, and that will cut through both of these layers together. But then I want to surround it with a frame, so I've taken the 2 plain edged dies and I've taped them together. And then from some white card and some blue card, I have cut the frames several times. Now by keeping those taped together, you know that that frame in there will be the same size whenever you cut it from your card. So add them carefully to your piece of card and cut that out. And then by carefully removing the pieces, you will be able to reuse that frame again, making sure it stays the same size on all your card. Now keep this centrepiece because you're going to need that to stamp your little sentiment on. Now I'm using the scalloped oval because that sits in between the frame, and that's going to cut through both layers of this, so I've temporarily taped those together so that they don't move, and I'm going to cut that aperture out of both layers. Now I'm going to glue all these frames together, keeping the blue one on the top, and then I'm going to glue it around the aperture that I've just cut in that panel. Now I've also saved one of my frames to add to the back, and that will just keep the parchment in place on the back of the card. Now keep these pieces for another project, they will always come in handy. And from one of the panels that you have left over, you're going to take the thank you stamp and stamp it in whatever colour you want. Now I've used blueprint sketch and I have added some clear embossing powder to the top. From the butterfly dies, I have taken the 2 smallest ones and I've cut the solid layers in white and the filigree layers in blue. Now with the butterflies, just add a little bit of glue along the body line and glue them together. Now with these 2 panels, I've just added glue along the solid edge along there so that it can't be seen through the parchment. You only need a little bit, and that will just keep those 2 in place. This is going to have foam on the back. quick and easy thank you card with the little verse on the back. I've lined the inside and I've created an envelope that makes it even more special. So I hope you've enjoyed the video creating this special thank you card using items from the Christina collection, and this whole collection is available with CraftStash. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.